Hi, my name is Rachel, and I am the content writer at the European School of Economics. We have 6 locations, 5 locations across Europe, and 1 location in New York City. And I'm here today with Marc Bandola in our Florence location, who is going to talk about his master's experience at ESE. How are you, Marc?
Good, how are you?
First, I want to ask you, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old,
And where are you from?
New Jersey.
Very nice. How long have you been in Florence for?
Since September, early September.
Great. And let's talk about your undergraduate experience, which was in the United States.
Okay. I went to Widener University in Chester, Pennsylvania. Go Pride. I majored in business administration with a concentration in marketing. Yeah, that was it.
And what did you do after you graduated from Widener University?
I took a sales job, a business development job for a technical firm in northern New Jersey, New York City. But it was an IT firm, so it was good.
And did you stay at that company for how long? What made you?
I stayed there for about 2 years. I left because I wanted to. As a young adult, you always want to grow within a company, and I was interviewing other places. And I got in touch with the old chief marketing officer of Kodak, who actually owns his own company now, for a marketing position. Went in there for 2 interviews. Unfortunately, I did not get the job, but the second interview, he was nice enough to bring me in and tell me that I didn't get it face to face. And so I decided to ask him to be a mentor to me, and I asked him, what should I do if I want to grow with a big company like yourself? And he said, go international. And he asked a few more questions. He said, definitely go international for schooling. And I've always wanted to go back to school, so here I am.
So he advised you to take your master's and go abroad.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what made you want to do your master's program at the European School of Economics, and what are you currently doing your master's in?
I'm currently doing my master's in marketing.
Great.
But the reason why I wanted to come here is I've been to Florence when I was younger. I fell in love with it. It's just one of those things you really can't explain. Especially it's a lot different from the hustle and bustle of the northeast of the United States.
Sure.
And it's definitely a cultural background, which is definitely pretty cool.
What are some of the things that you like about the European School of Economics, from the people that you're studying with to the professors? What are some things that you like about the school?
Well, first I'll go to the professors. The professors, all of them are very, very highly educated, and they've all been global some things or other. So a lot of them have, still have companies, or they've worked for companies, whether it's in the United States, Spain, France, or all over throughout Italy or England. And that's definitely what I love. Everyone has a global perspective here, and it really shows, which is a perfect segue into the students. You have students from all over. You have students from Vietnam, myself in the States, Mexico, Serbia, Croatia,
Wow.
Spain, everywhere in between, Russia, Kazakhstan.
Wow.
Ukraine. So I could go on for days, but it's a great opportunity to learn from them as well.
Sure. And I'm sure that there's something very meaningful behind having a network of international friends here, and it is something that, is maybe a little bit more difficult to find when you're studying in, the United States, or not studying at a culturally diverse, university.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are some of your future career goals? When are you graduating, and what are some of your future plans?
Well, when I graduate, I'm done classes in April, mid-April, this upcoming few weeks. Then I do my internship, then a thesis. So then I'll be done after my thesis, which could take however long. But my goal is just to work for an international company. I'm a very sports enthusiast. I played sports in undergrad, and I was very good at it. So that's what always pushes me. But anything international is really what I love to do. And Nike is my dream job. I've worked for them in the past, so hopefully I can get that.
Sure. And let's talk a little bit about your personal life in Florence. What are some of the things that you like about Florence? What attracts you to living in a city like this?
I think I said it before. It's not as much hustle and bustle. as New York and New Jersey, which is really really different from what I'm used to.
Very different.
But it's very cultural. I mean, you walk everywhere. I mean, you can do that in New York, but you have hundreds of thousands of people in your way as well. But it's just a fun place to be around.
Sure. And what are some of the places that you and your friends like to go out in Florence?
I'm a huge fan of Slowly, which is a nice little lounge where we have a lot of events and so they know us very well. Old Stove, Guelfo Brillo. I mean, there's May Day. You could go on and on, but it's really not where you go out; it's who you go out with.
You said that you do a lot of events at Slowly. Is that something through the European School of Economics, or?
Yeah, it's actually through our student association, which I'm one of the members of. So we kind of try to hold something at least once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks there, whether it's just an aperitivo or something similar to that.
Sounds really good. Marc, thank you so much for sitting down with me and talking about your educational experience at the European School of Economics.
My pleasure.
And to any students interested in learning about our programs, open houses, upcoming events, you can visit our website at www.eselondon.ac.uk, and we hope to hear from you soon.